Better? Yeah.
We're on?
We're on.
Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Hopefully well. I'm doing good. I guess old Foxy is doing good too. I just realized you had a little glamour thing last night, huh? Or yesterday.
Yeah, it's hot out.
You're right, it is. It's smoking out. It's gonna be that way for the next 3 or 4 more days, from what I understand. You guys have to excuse me again today. I haven't gotten my teeth back, so I know I sound funny. Hopefully Monday I'll have my shit in order. I had a hell of a thought last night.
Okay. You're like, I had a hell of a thought last night. And then you just...
Puff pizza.
What?
Puff pizza.
What about it?
Have an event called Puff Pizza. People coming, have pizza. We talk about things that are related to marijuana or cannabis, however you want to call it. You know, and have different things there for sale, items, t-shirts. Different things.
What's up, Uncle Dean?
For the consumption of the cannabis. Are you handing me that?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, sir. What's up, Dino? See my t-shirt? Yeah. Give them the business. Damn, this tastes good.
Whatever, give me the chat finally.
What?
Not good video. What do you mean not good video?
The picture doesn't look good? What? We're not performing? What? Who said that?
I just think it's not working.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like something's going on. See, it won't bring up the actual picture.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I think you can hear us.
Well, that would be bad video then.
Maybe.
Well, I know they want to see my lovely face.
Huh.
I'm not sure about your lovely face.
Yeah, I don't know why your phone's not working.
Isn't my
Oh,
phone's
it's
not
better
working?
now, yeah. It's giving me the chat, that's all that matters.
Oh, okay. What's
All right,
going on with
so-
my phone?
The video's not working for some
Oh,
reason.
okay.
Hit this and just tell me. Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, obviously it hits hard.
I know, but that's irrelevant. I don't want it to be harsh.
It's not harsh. I said hard.
Oh well.
Not harsh. It's not harsh. It seems to have a different kind of flavor about it though.
Really like you pie? You really like you pie? What you pie mean?
Yeah, who said that?
Henry?
Oh, he liked the pie.
I know. I'm just
He got one of the pies.
I was just joking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said, you know.
Yeah, it's really fuzzy. It's the internet. Yeah, I got you. It's the internet connection.
Oh, okay. Now it's working.
No, it's not really working. See, it's something to do with my phone. Like,
Okay. Well,
you know what it is? Is Rocket Mortgage is coming,
yeah.
and they're starting to, so there's a lot more like interference going on right now.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear us okay? Like, is the audio okay? Because, I mean, you don't really need to see our ugly faces.
His ugly face.
Our ugly faces.
Damn. Thanks.
So,
man.
what'd you like about the pie, Henry? How was the crust? Did you enjoy the sauce? The chef told me yesterday that the sauce was awesome. It was savory yet, like, good. I'm like,
That's good.
As he's
feedback.
saying this shit, I'm like, dude, I just want to tell him, like, it's literally just to make crushed tomatoes and fucking a couple seasonings and salt
Hey.
and a little olive oil. I added olive oil to it to kind of take the bitterness, or not the bitterness, but the sourness out.
Mhm.
Because it's sour when you eat it, but when it mixes with the cheese and stuff,
Yeah.
it,
The flavor.
the flavor. The crust or the bread? How was the dough? Did the dough... Yeah. Because I cooked them at the place last night, and I needed the oven hotter. I already can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I cook at 525, and he had it at 500, and 500 is just not hot enough to actually... And I need to add olive oil, I think. I think olive oil is something that it needs to be added to the pan just to help give that little bit of brownness that I want,
Mm-hmm.
without having to add olive oil to the actual mix.
Gotcha.
Because I don't want to add olive oil to the mix. Because remember, it's literally, the dough is flour, water, salt. I use olive oil on my hands and when I store it. The sauce is simple, there's not much to it. Yes, I showed Rudy your fucking bike, and he was like, "Ooh, look at you, chopper guy."
Hey, I like it, man. I wish I had one. Shit.
I do too, except for I wouldn't ride around here. I'm so scared. Like, I really wish you could. Like,
I'm afraid you would ride a bike.
I would not ride a bike
But-
around here.
The thing he made, I would ride it to Palmer Park and ride around Palmer Park.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
But even then,
Or down out of the drive.
because
and
Palmer
shit.
Park has like, but you have to get to Palmer Park.
Yeah, but I know how to get to Palmer Park. I know how to get there, you know.
Yeah,
I just go down side streets or
I
whatever.
know. I can't do that. I at some point have to hit 7 Mile or 8 Mile. I mean, I guess I could come from the
No,
north
no.
and come to the south.
Yeah, you can figure out a route.
Yeah,
It'll be kind of unorthodox.
it'd be out the way. Yeah.
But who cares? You want safety. Or ride at safer hours.
What is safer hours?
When there's not so many people in the street. In the late evening.
That's bugging the shit out of me.
I clean these motherfuckers, look, they're already back.
Either way, like, it's just,
It's dangerous.
I really wish we lived in a place that, like, if I could, because one of the chefs, because there's multiple chefs there. There's Chef Mike, who's the one that is the chef of the place, and he turned on the oven for me. He's the one that orders stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, it was really good. If you need help, blah blah blah, let me know." Da da da. I was like, "Okay, cool." Then there's the chefs that are inside, and they have a guy who was helping them, and this guy's about to open up a place. I have to ask Cut. I can't remember where it's at, but he's opening up a burger place somewhere in an old building.
Okay.
Like, it's not very far away. I think it's on Woodward. I'm pretty sure it's on Woodward. Anyways,
Now you can't beat Woodward for a location.
he goes, if you took that pizza somewhere else, it would destroy. And he's right. If I take this pizza somewhere else, like I go to, say, I don't fucking know,
Somewhere else.
somewhere I don't even know where I'd want to go, because I want to go somewhere where it's weed's legal and to the point where I can grow it and shit. And it's like, where do I go to do that? California?
No.
I don't want to deal with that kind of shit.
Nah.
Vegas maybe,
Nah.
but there's tons of fucking
Nah.
like like I want somewhere like, I don't know, trying to think where would be a nice place in the States that has legal weed. Colorado maybe?
I mean, why the fuck? I mean, what would make Colorado better than here?
I guess the difference is you have less competition.
No,
Is the
I
thought.
don't think so.
Like their pizza game in most states.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have competition, obviously, but there's
Yeah.
no one out there. Like, the chances of you finding Detroit-style pizza in most places is not, it's
Slim.
It's slim. Here, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Jets are everywhere. There's every fucking mom and pop doing it. NYS, New York City. I'm not going to New York City. That's for fuck. New York State, maybe? Is that what that means? New York State? Is New York State, it's legal? Completely legal?
No.
I think so. He might be. I think.
Okay.
I think it's rec.
They just legalized it in Missouri last week.
I ain't definitely not going to Missouri.
No, I'm just saying.
There's too much southern shit down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York State. So New York State is legalized rec-wise, because I don't want to go medical. I don't like that. I don't mind them doing medical, but I don't. I think it's just a cop out. Oh, nice. What's the average? So it's legal there, rec-wise. What is the average price for an ounce in New York City if you go to the dispensary? Like, not low quality, not the cheapest shit they have,
A lot.
but mids, stuff you would like.
Big money.
You know, I don't know. How did it get so cheap here then?
New York is a totally different animal.
Yeah,
Can't even compare. No, yeah, exactly. Yes, it is.
What do you mean?
You been there before?
I've been to New York City once. But he's talking about the state.
Yeah.
So the state's prices would be different than the city.
Shit.
Obviously, the city's going to be more expensive. I'm not talking about the city.
I mean, if you're gonna, yeah, okay, but if you're gonna go upstate, you just wanna do it in Michigan, up north.
Again, it's flooded as fuck, and the big companies are buying all the little ones.
Okay.
So it's like you.
Well, you're gonna run into that almost anywhere, aren't you? I mean, basically.
50 plus an eighth still. How the hell is your guys like? What did you guys do that's different that makes it not so flooded? Like I guess we just
50 and 8.
Yeah.
What does that come to? 400 an ounce?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, I guess that's for the good shit, huh?
I mean,
That must be the good shit.
no, he says the average price.
That's New York, right?
Yeah.
Of course. It's New York, man. Everything's expensive in New York. State or city. I've been to Manhattan. I've been to Rochester, New York. I've been to about 4 different cities in New York.
Holy shit. He said absolute cheapest ounce at my dispo is $2.25 an ounce, but it's 11% THC. Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll give you a better deal.
Too bad we couldn't ship the shit
That's
UPS and
that's
shit.
what changes everything. Once it becomes legal to ship, then it's all different. Because then once I can start spending money on Instagram and all that stuff and promoting it to the point where it's like, hey, you want to spend $50? I'll give it to you for $30 an eighth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there. You know, but it also once it opens up too, you got to deal with the competition world too.
That's right.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to start getting land races coming.
Yep.
From all over the fucking planet.
Yeah, but you know, quality is quality.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
As long as you're growing high quality stuff, you know, you can compete.
This actually looks good as fuck, huh?
It does. And it's sticky as fuck.
This one's tasted so good so far, all the way halfway through the joint.
Yeah.
I pulled off
Taste didn't
4 of the
change.
biggest branches that were up there, so they have the biggest tops. Because there's 2 competitions coming up.
You getting prepared for them?
Oh wow, he bought a 29% that smelled like hay.
What?
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, the dispensaries are no better here, man. People buy it because they don't know.
Yeah, most people don't know.
Yeah, they just don't know. And but there's also this American thing in you where you want to go to the dispensary and you want to be part of that new thing. And it's like, that's fine. It's just once we can start opening our own little dispensaries, you know, little craft shops and stuff like that, then it's different.
Yeah.
Then it actually gives the competition
And it gives the consumer more choices.
better choices.
Yeah. And that's the bottom line.
Right now, your choices.
To me, that's the bottom line.
I'm pretty sure you go to most dispensaries and they're literally all the same shit. It's what are you getting? You're getting stuff from.
Or if it's a dispensary that doesn't have a good grow.
Well, it doesn't have a grow. Most dispensaries don't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You have Skymint does, but even their stuff is like. But they still have everything else. They still have.
What's that one on 9 Mile? Just before you get to John R.
Oh, you're talking about.
What is it called?
It's called Dispo now.
Oh, they changed the name?
Yeah, they got bought out already.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because they went in there saying they're going to do all this different shit, and it's like, no, you're talking about numbers from an illegal market.
Yeah.
Now you're dealing with a legal market, so you got to be more reasonable, and the reality is they can't afford to fucking pay the debtors, so the debtors just bought the shit out. And that was the plan in the first place. They probably gave them the fucking money knowing that they would fail.
Yeah.
Knowing that they would have this business that they could then incorporate back into their fucking business. And now it's just one dispo that's all over the country. I think they're from Colorado. So it's like, we're going to see like Bud Light and Budweiser are taking over the planet right now in the cannabis world. But at some point, especially once they get if they ever decriminalize it, not decriminalize it, sorry. If they ever
legalize it, take it off of Schedule 1.
Yeah, drop it to Schedule 2 or 3 or Schedule 3.
That's just gonna explode when that happens.
Oh man,
it's gonna be an explosion, dude.
People are gonna be getting shit from all over the fucking country. Like, oh, you just like the ability to just go on Instagram and look up premium bud and see the shit and be like, dude, can I get some of that?
Yeah.
Pre-order it.
Yeah.
You're watching the shit being grown and you're like, I want
that.
I
want that. When it's ready,
When it's ready, I'll buy it right now. How much you want an ounce?
I want an ounce or
whatever it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, you can look at a plant and think it's going to be a pound, but the reality is it's not.
It's not.
So you have to be realistic. But you can be like, I want some of that shit. I'll put an ounce deposit on it. And you sell like 2 to 3 ounces off a plant before you even cut it down. That's what the fucking real world does. That's what Jeff Bezos did. He just took money and was like, I need all this money to build this thing. It's gonna work. Gotta work.
Yeah. I'll hire the motherfuckers to make it work.
Well, they had a video. There was a video of him talking to one of the late night hosts, and they were just confused on. I think it was Jay Leno. He was confused on how a company is worth so much money, but it was like taking $18 billion in losses every year. You know, 19 billion in losses, and it's like, but it's the most valuable one. It's good and blah blah blah. And he's like, because we're actually investing, and it's the truth. It's what you should do if you can. Take all your money that you get and reinvest it into the future.
Yeah.
To make a bigger future, but he was kind of a ruthless piece of shit about it. All right, how long have we been? 17 minutes. All right, I got a couple more puffs and I can get back to work.
Thank you for your input, everybody. Subscribe and like, please. Rudy needs to go to Asia, and I need help. My bucket list.
Yeah.
Well, they can't help me yet anyway. They can't help me till probably next week when I get my PayPal account and shit.
All right. Whew. You know, PayPal is just like, it's not that hard to open up, right?
I've never done it. My brother's going to help me do it.
It's just your info.
Okay.
And then you can tag it to a bank if you have one, but you don't even have to have a bank. It could kind of become your bank.
That sounds interesting.
All right, folks.
Later. Have a good weekend.
You coming by tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.